Good morning dear students and welcome back. We have started with the lesson metals and non-metals. Last lecture you have studied about different properties of metals, non-metals and few of their uses. Today we are going to learn different metals and their uses. Now let's start. In day-to-day life, you come across many objects or substances which are made up of different types of metals such as copper, iron, tin, gold, silver, aluminium. Yes or no? What are their different properties or how they are useful to us, that we are going to study now. So the first metal is iron, a very common metal. Many of the objects at our home are made up of iron. You can see in the image how it looks. This is the iron ore. It is a silvery grey metal. Most useful as it has a high melting and boiling point, and at the same time it is very strong. It is found in the nature in the form of compounds. Iron is used from ancient times. And it has many useful alloys also, like steel, Fernico, Invara. This is the image of a chain made up of iron. These are few of the things which are made up of iron, which we use in our day-to-day life. Iron is useful in making building, bridges, different constructions. Then it is also used in preparation of vehicles which we use. It is also used in electrical poles, towers, mobile phone towers, different instrument, tools, machineries, etc. Even in furniture it is used. Have you ever noticed that some of the utensils which are present at our home, they are made up of iron? The next metal which we are going to study is copper. Now, how is copper? It is very shiny. Yes or no? So it is a reddish brown metal. It is the second best conductor of electricity and heat. Copper is highly ductile. That's why all the wires which we use at our home, the electrical one, they are made up of copper. It has many different useful alloys like brass, bronze and gunmetal. What are its uses? Copper is basically used in preparation of wires, coins, different utensils. You should not be surprised that the Statue of Liberty present in New York, USA, it consists of 80 tons of copper sheets. Okay, so it consists of 80 tons of copper sheets. Even the modern cars which we use nowadays, they contain almost 1.5 kilometer of copper wire on an average. So it is broadly used in different places and for making different objects. The next metal is aluminium. Symbol is Al. Aluminium is a silvery white soft metal. It is highly malleable and ductile. Even it is good conductor of heat and electricity, and that's why it is used in preparation of wires in vehicles. Especially it is used in aeroplane, cars, making different poles. It is also used in preparation of different utensils like the idli utensil, you can say, or the aluminium foil. Because of its high malleability, it can be beaten into very thin sheets like aluminium foil. Yes or no? Then it is also used in the frames of the windows which we have at our home. The sliding doors or the sliding window which we have, the frame is made up of aluminium. Aluminium is it is also used in anti-rust paints and etc. Its different alloys are duralumin, hindulumin, etc. Okay. The next metal which we are going to study is silver and gold. Now these two are the metals which we generally see or which are used in making of jewelry, different articles, or the utensils which we use for doing puja in the temple. First let's talk about silver. It is a silvery white soft metal, highly malleable and ductile, and at the same time it is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Most plus the color of the silver, if you see, it is little bit off-white, silvery off-white, yes or no, and it is one of the semi-precious metal. Plus it has different alloys like coin silver, sterling, colloid, and etc. Silver, its main use is making ornaments. Let me show the picture. Mostly it is used in making preparation of jewelry, different coins, and even in utensil making. You can see in the image. Let's see the next image. You can see the sweets, the yummy sweets which you eat. They are covered with a paper, a silvery white paper. What it is? Is it a paper? No, it is the thin foil of silver. Okay, so silver foils are used for decorating different sweets also. You can also see some of the coins. Let's talk about gold, the favorite of everyone. Gold is a yellow, soft, precious metal. It is the second most ductile metal known to us. Plus, it is non-reactive. That's why it is also called as noble metal. It is resistant to corrosion, and that is the reason it is called as noble metal. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. The different alloys are yellow gold, electrum. What is the main use of gold? We all know gold is generally used for making jewelry, different coins, different ornaments. Then another important use of gold is in dental cavity caps, or you can see it is used for making artificial teeth. You can see in the image how the teeth cap is prepared. Even silver is used in this process. Have you ever thought on the basis of what the purity of gold is measured? The unit is carat. So gold is measured in the unit of carat, 24 carat, 22 carat, 20 carats, and so on. So if I talk about 24 carat gold, it is the purest form of gold, and 22 carat of gold is the next one, in which little amount of copper or silver is added. Okay, so for making jewelries, generally 22 carat of gold is preferred. Let's go to the next slide. The next metal which we are going to study is tin, a silvery white metal with high malleability, but it is not ductile. It is rust resistant, and it is used generally in packing of foodstuff or even in electrical devices. You can see the cans. These are the cans made up of tin in which food is being packed. Even it is used in some of the motherboards of computers or different machines. The next important metal is zinc. It is a bluish white metal. It is brittle. That is, it is neither malleable nor ductile. It reacts with acid and other non-metals. Its useful alloys are brass and German silver. Now, what are its uses? Zinc is used in manufacturing of paints, rubber, cosmetic and pharmaceutical and different textile industries. The paint in which zinc is present, it is rust resistance, that is anti-corrosion paint. It is also used in different cosmetics in form of zinc oxide. Zinc has one of the important function, that is of galvanization, means the iron material is coated with the zinc so that it will not rust easily. This we have also studied in the last lecture. What is galvanization? The different poles of iron or the machineries are galvanized using zinc. Let's go to the next slide. The next important metal is mercury. This is the only metal which is in a liquid form. It is silvery white, also called as quicksilver. It is a poor conductor of heat but a mild conductor of electricity. You can see how it flows. The important use of mercury because of its heat conductivity is used in thermometers or barometers for checking out the temperature. Mercury is highly poisonous, so it should be kept in safe place. The next metal is magnesium. Look at its picture. It is a silvery white metal, and whenever you burn magnesium, it burns with a bright light. What is this? Have you ever used them? Yes, these are firecrackers. So the main use of magnesium is in preparation or manufacturing of fireworks. Plus, it is also used in alloying of aluminium for preparation of aeroplane or constructing a car. It is also used in different machines, fertilizers, etc. You can see when we burn magnesium how it produces a very bright white light, and that is the reason it is used in firecrackers. The next metal is nickel. Now nickel is a silvery white metal. It is magnetic at or near room temperature, means it has some magnetic properties. It is hard, malleable and ductile. What are its uses? Let's see. Nickel is generally used in rechargeable batteries for preparation of different coins. It is also used in electrical guitar strings. So the string which is present in the electrical guitar, it is generally made up of nickel. This nickel is also used as a catalyst. Okay, nickel is one of the metal which is used as a catalyst to increase the speed of the chemical reaction. Let's go to the next slide. The next metal is lead. Its symbol is Pb. Again, it is a silvery grey metal, very heavy and highly malleable. It is highly corrosion resistant, means it will not corrode easily. Okay, then it is a poor conductor of electricity, and the main use of lead is in preparation of bullets. You can see in the image how these bullets are prepared or shotgun pellets are prepared. It is also used in different batteries and so on. What is this image? This image is of Leaning Tower of Pisa, correct? Let me tell you, this tower, it consists of almost 600 tons of lead to prevent it from falling down. So while constructing this tower, large amount of lead was used. This lead is also used in nuclear reactors. Plus it is used in electric circuits, lead crystal glass, etc. Even lead is highly poisonous, so it should not be consumed. Next one is about cobalt. What is the color? It is bluish in color. Yes or no? Cobalt is a hard silvery grey metal, also found in blue color. Highly corrosion resistance, does not react with hydrogen and nitrogen. Plus, what is the different use of this cobalt? You can see one more image. This cobalt is used in production of many different alloys. It is also used in rechargeable batteries, turbine blades, aircraft jet engines, permanent magnet, different paints, etc. Cobalt is again used as a catalyst in chemical reactions. Let's go to the next slide. Yes, the next metal is platinum, one of the extremely precious metal. Platinum is what? It is the extremely precious silvery white metal. It is highly corrosion resistant, most ductile metal. I said most ductile metal is the platinum. It also has many different alloys or form alloy with gold, copper and cobalt. What are its uses? We all know it is used in preparation of jewelry, costly watches, instruments, electrical contacts, turbines, etc. It is also used as a catalyst. Okay, it is also used as a catalyst, and even platinum is called as a noble metal. As it is corrosion resistant and highly precious, it is called as a noble metal. Let's go to the next slide. The next and the last metal which we are going to study is tungsten. It is a shiny grey metal, has the highest melting and boiling point, and because of this property, because of this high melting and boiling point, it is used in different electrodes. It is also used in electrical bulbs. It is used in making of furnace for heating different elements because it can withstand high temperature. It is also used in X-ray tubes in making different missiles, rocket nozzles, etc. You can see different rods, different electrodes made up of tungsten. So I hope you have understood whatever I have taught today. So bye, see you.